Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. As many of you know, I've been shooting with the Nikon ZR and the Nikon Z6 III for, I don't know, last couple of months, and it's been a lot of fun. But these cameras actually take CFExpress Type B cards instead of just regular SD cards. And so OWC, who actually makes some of my favorite cards, sent me out a 1 terabyte CFExpress Type B card. And this thing, from the looks of it, is blazing fast. But they sent something else out that I think might be just as important, if not more, and that is their Atlas CFExpress 4.0 Type B card reader. This thing is going to make sure you can offload your footage with blinding speed. I'm going to go ahead, shoot some footage. I'm going to show you what it looks like transferring footage with this card reader versus some other card reader. Let's jump into it, check them out, and here we go. All right, let's just quickly take a look around these boxes because there are some specs on the boxes I think are very important. And first off, with the card, we have the Atlas Ultra High Performance CFExpress Type B 4.0 card. This is 1 terabyte. But if we look at these read-write speeds, we're looking at 3650 for read and 3000 for write. These things are so fast, you can edit directly from these memory cards. I mean, these things are faster than many SSDs out there. It's just incredible. So yeah, now we have their Atlas CFExpress 4.0 Type B card reader, and this thing is going to give you 40 gigabits. That is insane. It says up to 5,000 megabits of CFExpress for Type A and B adapter included, and then for reading speeds, I mean, they're so fast. This thing is so fast, it's just utterly ridiculous. So, all right, let's do this. Let's first get this memory card out. I need to cut through this tape a little bit, but let's get this card out of here and take a look at it. And I mean, it's a CFExpress card, so it's going to look like every other card in a lot of ways because it needs to be to fit in the camera. So you go see it says less waiting, more creating. And this is one thing that's vital about having a fast card. If you've ever gone out and shot, you know, a terabyte of footage, and then you go to offload that, you're going to find out real quickly if your memory card reader is slow as dirt. Because when you plug this into transfer footage and it gives you a time of an hour or 2 hours, you're going to think, oh my God, I don't have 2 hours to wait for this. I need to turn this footage around. And then you're going to want a card reader that can actually handle the speeds of your memory card. So, but let's go ahead and get this thing opened up here. It's a little latch right there. And we can see here, OWC has their purple stuff here. I love this purple label. I know my card's going to be blazing fast. It feels good and robust. It feels like it's made of metal, like a metal casing with some plastic on there. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the camera right now and get this thing set up and ready to go. Let's throw that in there right there. All right. Now, let's push that off to the side. We have our card reader, which we're going to need so that we can transfer footage over because my computer doesn't have a CFExpress Type B card reader in it. So let's go ahead and let's cut through this tape. And there we go. And let's see what this thing looks like. There we go. All right. We're going to get just a little sheet of paper there. It looks like we're going to get a QR code where we can bring open the get started guides and manuals, the FAQs and all that stuff there too. And yeah, okay. So if we need that, we can download that. No need for them to put it in there. And then here's the reader. Look at this thing. That looks amazing. So it looks like we're going to get it says USB 4, 40 gigabits. Jeez, that is fast. And you can see it's a little switch for USB 4. And then the other switch, I'm not sure what that does right there, but it came default to USB 4, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll have to look that up later. Here is the card slot. Actually, let me take this out right quick. We'll take the memory card out just for a second so we can put it in there. and we'll see here, and there you go. It slides right in there just like that. So now when you want to go ahead and put that in there, and you can see it doesn't even stick out very far, which is very nice. So yeah, it's small, it's light, it's got a little rubberized feet on there, so it stays nice and still on the table. And it got some weight to it, but it's not overly heavy, so you can easily travel with this. Now you may see there's also another adapter in here. This is going to be a Type A to Type B card reader. So if you're someone who shoots with a Type A, a CFExpress Type A card, then this is going to allow you to use this card reader and get fast transfer speeds. Now, I can tell you that at work, I shoot with an FX6 and it uses a Type A card. It's horrific. The speeds are so slow transferring over. I will plug in the Sony adapter that came with the camera kit, and if I'm shooting, say, like I work at a theater, if I shoot a 2-hour play and I have a 360 gig card in there, maybe I don't know exactly how many gigs it's on there, I'll have to look, but it takes about an hour or so to transfer over that footage. I'm betting with this card reader, I'm going to be able to do that in probably half the time, but we're going to test that out too later. Maybe a different video. All right, let's go ahead, put this back in there. And I think this may go the other way. There we go. Let's get this. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we're going to get the cable. Now, this is important. You want to make sure that you're using a good cable. You don't want to have some little cheapy rinky-dink cable that came with a pair of earbuds or something, because you're not going to get the throughput that you need. So make sure that you have this cable, plug it in, plug this other end of your computer, keep this cable. Now, it is a Type-C cable, it is a Type-C port, so it will work if you just plug in a regular Type-C cable, but you might not get the speeds that you actually need. Okay, let's go shoot some footage and then test the transfer speeds between two different readers. Alright everyone, well I'm back and I went out and shot some footage with my Nikon ZR using the Atlas Ultra card, the 1TB card, and I have to say it went absolutely splendidly. There were no problems at all. I was able to shoot and the footage looks great, obviously because it's with the Nikon ZR, but I didn't have any hiccups with any dropped frames. I didn't have any weird messages show up on the screen about my card being too slow. Nothing like that at all, which is an absolute dream. The worst thing to do that you want to have is your confidence shook when you go out to start shooting and you get those messages saying that your card's not fast enough or you might have got a drop frame or something. So being able to shoot just confidently, big ups on OWC for that. Now the next thing I wanted to mention is that this memory card reader is truly fast. When I shot outside, I went and shot around a bit, and then I came in, and I just wanted to fill up the memory card. So I just shot and let the camera roll and made sure I had a full terabyte on this card, and then I offloaded it. And when I went ahead and did that, it said it was gonna take about 19 minutes. It actually took about 23 minutes to offload it, but I wanted to test it again, so I went ahead and grabbed another card reader from ProGrade and tried that out. And that one actually took 33 minutes. So I got a full 10-minute faster offload with this OWC card reader. And that, to me, is a big deal, especially if you're under a time crunch. Now the last thing is I wanted to run a quick test, speed test. So I ran the Blackmagic disc test to see how fast these cards were. And this is always a little tricky thing because you can end up with bottlenecks from your computer, from your memory card, from your card reader. And even though these cards say that you can get up to, I believe it is 3650 for read and 3000 for write, I was not showing those speeds with the Blackmagic speed disc test. And so, you know, it is what it is, but everything did light up green on that test, except for one thing, which I believe it was like writing 12K footage or something, like 12K Blackmagic raw footage or something like that. But everything else lit up green, and it did have very, very fast speeds. Now, I do have a couple of other CFExpress Type B cards from other brands, and when I tested those with the OWC card reader, they were blazing fast. Now, those other cards are not as fast as this Atlas Ultra, but I was still able to get faster speeds using this OWC card reader with those other cards than I was able to use with a different card reader. So, you know, if you're looking for the fastest transfer speeds, this card reader is going to do it, and this card is going to be super fast and ultra reliable. All right, everyone. Well, there you have it. That is a look at the OWC Atlas Ultra CFExpress Type B card and their Atlas Ultra card reader, the CFExpress Type B card reader. And both of these are blazing fast. Now, if you also happen to have CFExpress Type A cards, well, the card reader actually comes with an adapter. So you can actually use your CFExpress Type A cards with the adapter and then plug it into the card reader. That way you're going to get those crazy, crazy fast speeds with your CFExpress Type A cards as well. So anyways, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and leave links to both of these products down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.